early 7-5 lead here in the first. It's time now to take a look at our poll question of the night. Tonight's question, which team is going to win the Eastern Conference Finals? Is it the Brooklyn Nets, the Philadelphia 76ers, the Milwaukee Bucks, or other? We put other because we think there are a number of teams that maybe could be on this list. You can head over to our Twitter account at ATTSportsNetSW to cast your vote, and I'll have the results coming up later in the broadcast. This is an interesting one. Obviously, those three teams have the lead. And then Brooklyn and Milwaukee faced off today. The Bucks coming away with a 117-114 victory. You look at the numbers there. Giannis going up for 49 and KD with 42 and 10. Obviously, James Harden still not healthy for Brooklyn. And Giannis, he turned his ankle here in Houston just 2 games ago. So it'll be interesting. I think health will play a huge role into who comes out of the East on the stretch.
Great set for the Rockets coming out of the timeout. And I think it's going to be one of those three teams, and quite honestly, Matt, I think anyone, either Milwaukee or Philly or Brooklyn, I think you can make a case for each of those teams to come out of the East this year as Randall knocks it down to the corner.
Yeah, for sure. And then there is a second tier of teams, and New York is in the second tier. And health, oh my goodness, now it looks like Christian Wood got a Charlie horse on his leg.
Oh, man.
And so health is going to be critical for teams wanting to win a championship, and the health has been disastrous for the Rockets. Let's see if we can see. Oh, yeah, it's knee to knee for sure right there, and that hurts bad, especially for a guy like Christian Wood who does not have a lot of meat on his bones. Man, that went deep, too. He's in a lot of pain.
I guess if there is some sort of saving grace there, Noel does have knee pads on, but it was a clean contact there. They're going to give the foul to Noel, who was trying to draw the charge, unsuccessfully so, and Christian Wood unfortunately got the worst of that, and he appears to be okay, at least for the time being, as he tries to walk it off. So that's a good sign, especially considering Jason Tate's already had to leave the ball game.
Oh, man, and Noel's knee kind of collapsed as well. That was a bad collision for both of those guys. And another example of why I hate the charge. You know, basically what Noel did there is he stopped playing defense and stood in the way and tried to get run over.
So Christian Wood steps to the stripe, makes the first. And Noel's a guy currently second in the league in defensive rating. So it's been a really good rim protector for them this season. But you're right, on that particular possession, just kind of stopped, tried to take the charge unsuccessfully so. And I'm glad that both players are okay after that collision, but Christian Wood is still limping a little bit and rubbing that left leg above the knee.
Wood's going to be okay until he gets subbed out, and as soon as he stops playing, that thing's going to tighten up in a hurry.
Olynyk with the clear, Olynyk with a lob, KJ Martin with the slam.
Well, that's what we're talking about right there. Throw the ball up for KJ. And Olynyk has been terrific as a playmaker.
He has been. And KJ Martin's been coming alive. He's averaging about 14 points per game over the last 4, shooting a great percentage from the field, 54%. You got to try to get up and score early against this Knicks half-court defense. You don't want them to get set up, because when they do, they're about as good as they come in this league. Randall fumbled it, stolen by Bradley. He'll take it himself.
Those are the kinds of buckets you need right there. You need a whole bunch of those easy ones, because the New York Knicks defense follows the character of their coach, Tom Thibodeau.
And the ex-Rockets assistant will call a timeout. 7:22 to go here in the first. Olynyk threw it up, and per usual, KJ does the rest.